To begin my quest to discover if the lost kingdom of Dwarka is fact or fairy tale, I head toward ISKCON Temple, dedicated to Dwarka's supposed founder, the Hindu god Krishna. Hinduism is the world's oldest and third largest religion, practiced by at least 850 million people. It is a complex belief system involving karma, death, and rebirth. Hindus' sacred deities adorn the walls of the ISKCON Temple, a divine refuge against Mumbai's frenzied atmosphere. It's here that I meet with temple priest Parijata Devi Dasi. I have to confess that I really don't know very much about Krishna. I need kind of Krishna 101 here.
Vedic scriptures say Krishna is the origin of everything that is, and the one who is the supreme personality of God.
Among Hindus, the most supreme being is Krishna. Portrayed as the godchild, the prankster, the lover, and the warrior. So he's everything.
Yes, he's everything.
And so we're very interested in this story of Dwarka. And ancient Dwarka was meant to have been Krishna's city.
Right.
So how does this place come about?
Krishna was actually 5,000 years ago residing in Mathura. Mathura is Krishna's hometown. It is a place where he was born. That place was attacked by two demons. He wanted to make a city where no man could actually enter, and that's when he erected the fort of Dwarka.
According to legend, Krishna summoned divine powers to erect the towering city of Dwarka, which rose up out of the ocean, surrounded by a massive stone boundary wall to protect the city from invaders. Parijata leads us into the temple's library, which houses thousands of ancient Sanskrit writings. There, she brings out a sacred document known as the Mahabharata that reveals more about Dwarka and its fate.
This is one of the oldest and ancient Vedic scriptures. We are going to just read a little bit here about Dwarka.
And how is Dwarka described?
Dwarka is described as one of the most unique cities in the universe. It actually was an expansion of Krishna's energy. It was a very rich and opulent city. All the buildings were made of gold. They all were skyscrapers, and the tops of these buildings actually were floating in the clouds.
The city and its palaces were festooned with jewels and gems. It is also described as being highly advanced, with cryptic illustrations showing vimanas, or so-called flying machines. It was, quite simply, the grandest city on Earth.
This richness and opulence reflected into its citizens, where everyone was always happy. It was like a utopia.
What becomes of the city of Dwarka?
The boundary wall was broken, and from all the sides, the ocean actually flooded the city with water, and everything was submerged under the ocean.
So if it does exist, it would be submerged?
Submerged, yes.
The question is, are these ancient manuscripts purely myths? Or could the fabled city of Dwarka be based on a real place? And if so, does that mean Krishna may have been a flesh and blood king?